Alright, with AP on the rise, I want to show you guys the ideal team fighting on AP Twitch. But first, I just want to show you an example of what you shouldn't do and kind of why. Of course, he's playing Hurricane, Death Cap, Nash's Tooth here. And he goes to this kind of like all-in, right? Because he just wants to glide. But he does no damage. Kind of. And what will happen to you in these kind of situations where you full commit like this is that you will just most likely die, right? And most of your value comes from the E, which has a cooldown. So, in very few scenarios should you do this. And I more recommend doing this if you're actually more experienced with the champion. Because then you will kind of like know when you can do this. Usually it's to pick off kills, not in team fights, right? Mostly how you want to play it is this here. This is 3 years ago, by the way. So there will be some mistakes, right? But at this point here, I would call this like pixel perfect AP Twitch game. Or not pixel perfect, but like this is what peak AP Twitch looks like. He throws a W and hacker him. He ulties, right? Shit happens. You can say that he could predict that he could throw a hair, right? Whatever. But just pay attention to how slow he plays now. He ultis here, which is fine. Like he's created a tunnel here, or like funnel, where they come into him. So like it's fine to pop your ult here. Like that's okay. But you're not using it to commit, right? That's the difference. And after, he just throws W again. Does some auto attacks maybe, but he has to know that he can walk back out, right? Because if you're in melee range and you start like ranged and you get attacked, you're most likely gonna die. Right? Because you don't win those extended auto attack trades. Hourglass there. Throws the W again. He just plays it slow. Presses E, walks back out and gets a stealth, and then he just sits there and waits. A lot of the time you're not gonna get resets like this though. But for the most part, this is how you want to play. Just throw the W, walk up, do some auto attacks, apply everything, whatever. And then just play it slow. I'll just play it again, real quick. I just think this is like the perfect example of like how to play AP Twitch. Because if this was 80 Twitch, what he would have done is pop his ult, walk forward here after this ult, and just try and blast them all down, right? Possibly flash the Syndra E when that comes. But with AP, W, relax, E, W again. Like, one thing to mention is that these Ws are a bit bad. He should put them more forward. But that's something I'd cover another time. But basically it just ensures that the slow areas, like, they're exposed to more slow. Right? But still it's good. Yeah, Hourglass had to get his cooldowns back up, blah blah blah. It's just perfect. Like, this is lovely. Like, this is how you want to play it. Just in and out. WE. Auto attack on some people, maybe. Out and in, out and in. It's perfect. I just wanted to show this. Like, this was one of the most, like, sexy, like, AP Twitch game, or, like, plays I've ever seen. And, I mean, it might sound weird because it's not that cool, but, like, it's... I just really respect this player. Because if he commits at any point there, like, too hard, he's gonna just die. But look how much value he provides. Because it doesn't do that. And most of the champions here doesn't have dashes try. Like Jax does of course have that, but most of the other champions are kind of bad against AP Twitch if he gets to just play like this. Because they don't have dashes. So yeah, I just really want to highlight this. Make people more aware of how to play AP Twitch. I just always link this one if I'm telling people how to play it. Because this is the perfect example. So we're gonna end it here. Short video, as I said. Hope you guys continue to have good morning or something like that. And take care. Peace.